those who don't know me, I'm Belinda Smith from Renovate and Real Estate. For those who are following along on YouTube, that's awesome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I do really short videos. They're to the point. You'll get loads of tips and tricks in relation to renovating. So here's another one. Today, we're speaking about kitchen hacks and my top 4 tips for saving money when you're renovating a kitchen. I had a call from a lady at the gym this morning, and she was in a panic about the quote she had for a kitchen. And so here are my 4 tips in saving money. Number 1, this is not even included, but just don't get a custom guy in there to quote your dream kitchen. Really think about what you're going to do in the first place. Number 1, shelving. Shelving works really well instead of cupboards. So the beauty of that is that you can order kitchen cupboards or go to Bunnings and choose your caboodle kitchen and not have to worry about that kitchen fitting perfectly from wall to wall, because you can fill in the gaps. You can fill in the gaps with shelving. You can just align your kitchen cupboards, center them, and fill in the gaps at the outside with shelving. The beauty of that is shelving costs less than cupboards in the first place. Number 2, they provide somewhere really amazing for you to style up your kitchen space like a treat. And so people will be really drawn to your kitchen. They're not going to say, hey, there's a couple of shelves there where I could have had a top cupboard. They'll be thinking, doesn't the kitchen look gorgeous? That's all they'll be thinking. So it gives you somewhere really amazing to style. And it allows you to use secondhand kitchens or budget kitchens from IKEA or Bunnings. They don't have to fit perfectly. You can fill in the gaps. So that's my number 1 trick, is shelving. Really, really nice way to finish off a kitchen. Add some pizzazz, but save you money. Number 2, bench tops. You do not have to get a custom built bench top from your local kitchen supplier. You do not. It is okay to mix and match bench tops. Your island bench might have a wooden top on it. Your other sections on either side of your stove might have stone. It is okay to mix and match to keep your costs down. So particularly, how do we keep our costs down? We go to Bunnings for a wooden bench top. There are some nicer wooden bench tops than others. So choose wisely, because you don't want your kitchen to look cheap. You want it to captivate people, right? So choose very wisely at Bunnings. Those in my group know exactly what type of wooden kitchen bench top to choose from Bunnings, what to select and what to leave alone. Also, stone bench tops. You can get offcuts, and then you can design your kitchen around the offcut that you've ended up grabbing from your local kitchen custom kitchen maker stonemason, if that makes sense. There's always, where you've got a custom kitchen guy, there's always someone who's cutting his bench tops. That someone is who you need to connect with, because they'll have offcuts sitting out the back in a big pile and they'll sell them to you on the cheap. So there you go. So huge tip there. That will save you thousands. You'll get stone. You'll get a really nice looking kitchen for way less. Number 3 on my list is splashbacks and what to do with splashbacks. Number 1, consider choosing a splashback product outside of tile, something that you can DIY yourself. If you've had a quote recently, you will understand how much tilers, plumbers, etc. are charging right now, electricians, all of those people that are key to your renovation. So the less you need to hire someone to do something, and the more you can do something really capably yourself, the better off you'll be. So pressed tin paneling is awesome, in the right demographic, guys, in the right place. But pressed tin paneling is something you should consider. Also VJ board. And again, your stone offcuts, if you can run them from the bench up to the wall, even if you accompany that with something on the top, like some VJ, you'll get a really nice styled look, but at the same time, it'll be fully waterproof. It'll be really usable. It'll look fantastic, and it'll be way cheaper. The other thing is, you can style the splashback yourself. Have a go. But if you're going to style a splashback yourself, make sure when you're choosing the tile, you choose a tile that I say is forgiving. So you don't have to be an amazing tiling professional to have these tiles look okay. They're forgiving in their shape and their form. So you can be less than perfect and still get a kitchen splashback that looks amazing. Or only tile the parts that really matter. For example, up the back of the stove, behind the kitchen sink. Those parts really matter for waterproofing and for heat, and do something else in between. The other thing is, if you look at the tiles that are already there and they're a decent shape, even if they're a terrible color, consider painting the tile. Paint tiles. Tile paint has improved over the years, and you'll get a really nice budget result if you paint the tile. It's better than nothing, especially if you need to spruce up a kitchen on the cheap. Number 4, cupboards. So first of all, take a chill pill. Advise your partner, your JV partner or your hubby to also take a chill pill when they're going in there. A lot of people, man, they just get into their kitchen and they're like, I'm just going to rip this out and put it in the skip bin. But don't. Take a breath, breathe in, breathe out, have a look, open up the cupboards, examine the state of what exists before you decide to rip everything out. Those kitchen carcasses, so by that I mean the shelves at the back of a cupboard, if they're in reasonable condition, they're usually something that nobody goes and has an intricate inspection of when they're buying a property. So make sure that they're nice condition, and you might save by just renewing the doors or by even painting your doors and sprucing up your doors. So just don't go in there all guns are blazing and rip everything out and put it in the skip bin. It's you don't need to do that in most cases. So they're my top 4 tips for today. My kitchen hacks. These are exactly the types of things that my renovators do on the daily to save them money, so that they can really stretch that margin of profit between the properties that they're buying and the properties that they're selling. So guys, you are so welcome to make a comment. Make sure you let me know if you're watching the replay. Hi, Kim, and hi, Gay. I can see you watching, which is awesome. Hit hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. That lets me know how many people are watching afterwards. Enjoy your day. Cheers, guys.